What is the best bourbon for a beginner bourbon drinker? I'm a beginner, and I'm going to blind taste test side by side these 8 bourbons. I'll tell you what I think about them, and there won't be any bias because I won't know what I'm drinking. Hopefully, I could taste some difference between them, because if these all taste the same to me, I might just be done with bourbon forever. 5 of these 8 are bourbons I saw recommended by people online. These 3 are just well-known, cheap, and available all over the place. I've tasted 3 of these before. You may notice this one's empty. I couldn't tell you what they taste like because, to be honest, all bourbon to me tastes the same. It tastes like wood and alcohol. I like stronger flavors, so I prefer like Islay Scotch or other things like Jamaican rums. All 8 of these being 80 to 90 proof may not be the best choice for me, but I got to start somewhere. I'll be pouring some of each of these into a smaller glass bottle, numbered so I don't know what's in each. And as I drink one of them, I will show you with editing what I'm drinking, but I won't know what it is. Most of these are in the $20 range, with a few exceptions. Basil Hayden. A lot of new drinkers can't handle the higher proofs. I think I probably could, and these may just taste watery to me, but I'm hoping to be able to taste some difference. And there's a range of different mash bills, so hopefully I can find a flavor, a type that I like the most. And obviously this is just my opinion. You might like something different. I got them all rebottled with a random number from a random number generator and put into my spreadsheet of all these sample bottles. And I mixed them up, and honestly, these numbers mean nothing to me. Luckily, these are all pretty much exactly the same color. So I'll taste them one at a time and put them on this butcher board according to how I like it. Farther up is better. And then I'll go back through at the end and adjust and give them a ranking. Maybe I'll try to guess which is which at the end. So I'll just start with this one first. 6381. Four Roses Bourbon. It's $23 and 80 proof. This one is recommended by a lot of people online as a good low proof bourbon. A lot of people shit all over the 80 proofs, but people don't talk too much crap about this one though. I'm pretty sure people call this the yellow label. It doesn't look very yellow to me. Smells like bourbon to me. But this smells really light, and it doesn't smell harsh. I'm sticking my nose fully up in there. It smells really light. Nothing bad about it. I can't pick out any specific scents in there. Doesn't smell very woody at all, though. Yeah, it's very light flavor. There's no finish at all. I wouldn't call that sweet at all. There's a little bit of spice, so maybe there's some rye in there, but I don't get any of those flavors that you might hear from the experts. You know, vanilla and brown sugar and cinnamon buns. I get none of that. But it's actually less woody than I would expect. It's pretty easy to drink. Maybe they're all going to be pretty easy at 80 to 90 proof. Right, I'm going to move on to the next one. Maybe by comparing them, I'll be able to get more flavors. Bulleit Bourbon, $24, 90 proof. It is recommended by some online because it has a high rye mash bill, about twice what most other bourbons have. So it should have a spicy, earthy flavor. See if I could pick up on that or if I like that. Okay, it does smell a little different. This one has like a sweet smell, maybe fruity like. I wonder if that's weeded. I like the smell of this better. I do like brandies, and this kind of reminds me more of brandy than the last one. It has like a fruit smell to it, but not a specific fruit. I'm not getting much else from it. It's stronger smell than the last, but it's pleasant. I'd say it's similarly light on the flavor. This one has a longer finish. Maybe like a slight oaky. I'm not tasting any fruit though. I might have to put my hoodie on. It's getting cold in here. This is a unheated space. I was hoping all the whiskey would warm me up. It's not working yet. I'd say I like that one a little better than the last. Not too much more though. I like the smell a lot better, but it doesn't really come through with the taste. It's a more interesting flavor than the last, so put that one a little ahead of the last. I'm gonna go get a hoodie on. All right, let's go to the next. Basil Hayden, the most expensive of the batch at $34, but it could get a lot more expensive, $40 some places. It's 80 proof, and this is here because a lot of people suggest it as a easy drinker, light and smooth. They actually market it for new bourbon drinkers. We'll see if it's worth the more expensive price than all the others. It's 46 degrees in here. No wonder I couldn't handle it. With these lower proof ones, you really got to get your nose in there. I don't think I could get enough alcohol vapors for it to be like harsh on my nose. So what I'm getting off of these so far is they're less oaky than what I'm used to with bourbon, because maybe I'm been drinking some older age stuff, but like I don't even smell wood here. This one just sort of has a sweetish smell. So like I said, I'm new to bourbon. I don't know what this smells like. It's slightly sweet and it's very soft smelling. So it's probably even a little better than the last one. Not much more. I wish I could pinpoint that smell. It's not spicy, no spices, nothing harsh, just a little sweetness. That is very light flavor. Like that really tastes like it's watered down. It's what I would call smooth though. It's like opposite of what you would normally expect. There's very little flavor to start, but it builds with a finish. A little bit of oak. It doesn't taste sweet at all like it smells. It's not quite as good as the last one, just because it's so bland. Okay, next up, Maker's Mark. The second most expensive of this lineup at $28. This is recommended because it has wheat in the mash bill instead of rye. That's supposedly supposed to give it a softer, fruitier like flavor. So I'll see if I could pick up on any of that. Ooh, that's a big pour. Don't mind if I do. I ate right before this, so should be fine, right? Smells exactly like the last one. Vaguely reminds me of the sweet smelling dry erase marker. Yeah, it's dry erase. The kind of dry erase you'd smell when you're a kid. Thought it smelled good. I'm sure I'm not the only one that smelled those. Whoa. Much stronger flavor. Like the opposite of the last one. It's strong up front, and then it just goes away. It's got a little spiciness to it. Maybe this is a high rye mash bill. Something about it seems a little harsh though. So I don't know if I like it or not. I like how it's spicy though. Yeah, I'm conflicted on it. It's got an interesting flavor, a little spicy, which I like. I like rye, I think. But it almost seems like it's like harsh, sort of like a with tequila, Jose Cuervo's harsh. There's something in it that just makes you make that face. So I think probably most beginners wouldn't like this one as much, but I'm kind of liking it because of the spiciness of the rye. I'm saying it like I know there's rye. Maybe there's not. Yeah, I'm going to rank that a little higher. Like equal with this second one. So let's go to the next one. Jack Daniel's Old Number 7. It is $20 and 80 proof. Before anyone says anything, yes, this is a bourbon. It says Tennessee whiskey on it, but that is because they want to make themselves look like they're better than just plain bourbon. It meets all the legal requirements of being a bourbon. NAFTA says a Tennessee whiskey is a bourbon, and Jack Daniel's classifies themselves as a bourbon for tax purposes. It's definitely a bourbon. The only difference is that they charcoal filter it, so that might mean it's more mellow and smooth. If you count this as a bourbon, this would be the #1 seller. This one smells a little musty. Reminds me of a wet dog. There's definitely wet dog smell in there. I know all my glasses were washed, so there's no dirty glasses. It's got a little sweetness and a little wet dog. Wet dog smell sounds horrible, but maybe it translates to a good taste. You never know, because, I mean, I like funky Jamaican rums. I do not like that one. No. What the hell is that? It's sour. It must be one of the ones they call a sour mash. I don't know. That is just not good to me. Yeah, the sour does not go well with me. There's like no finish. It's just sour up front. And then you mix it with this wet dog smell. Sour wet dog. That's definitely the worst so far. Next up, Jim Beam Kentucky Straight Bourbon. $17 and 80 proof. If you don't count Jack Daniel's as a bourbon, this would be the #1 seller, which is why I am trying it right now. You could get it anywhere. $17 is a good price. See if it's any good. This one smells like water. There's like almost nothing there. Very weak. It's got a soap taste to it. It's harsh. Harsh on the like mid palate. Not liking this one. Very slight sweet smell. Like a bitter soap. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. All right, 2 more to go. Buffalo Trace, $22. It is 90 proof. Obviously, I've had this one before, but I couldn't tell you what it tastes like. My memory just says it tastes like another bourbon. This is recommended by some online because it has a low rye mash build, which should let it be more sweet, corny, but it still has some rye, so it should have some spice to it. Nice smell. There's a little fruit, kind of fruit there. More sweet than anything else. I like the smell of this one. It's also very light. I'm guessing they're all just light, just based off of the low proof. Has a stronger flavor. It's probably the strongest of all of these so far. But it's not bad. And very lacking on the finish. It doesn't stick with you. You got to really just keep drinking it if you want to keep tasting it. My guess is there's some rye in here. It's a little spiciness. Kind of like it. There's a lingering spice to it. On the tip of your tongue. Usually the finish is towards the back of my tongue. This has a spiciness on the tip of my tongue that just lingers. I'll put that up there with the best of them so far. Evan Williams, $12, 86 proof. This I did not see recommended very often online, but it is all over the place, easy to find, and one of the cheapest. It's not the cheapest bourbon I've seen. I would say it's probably the cheapest well-known bourbon. If it's just as good as the rest and it's cheaper, maybe it's a good value. If you're watching this and you like this video, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. I am very lacking in the subscribers. Oh, this smells like a musty root cellar. It's not sweet, and just I like this right away. I like it. Yeah, it smells like it's a old musty underground root cellar. I don't know why, but I really like that smell. I would say there's a lack of sweetness that a lot of these have. That is, I would say that, I know a lot of people don't like the descriptor as being smooth, but it's smooth. It's got flavor, but it's not the like harsh back of the tongue, harsh alcohol that your brain doesn't approve of. It's not the lightest flavor. It's not the strongest like the last. I like it. It could just be that I'm 8 drinks in and they're getting better. But I kind of like this one, especially the smell. All right, I'm going to go back through, taste everything again, get my own second opinion, adjust the rankings, and then I'd come back with what I feel is the best. All right, I've done all my adjustments, and I am thoroughly drunk right now. My conclusions are, I have 2 here that I think are bad. And all the other ones are very similar with minor preferences for me. I'm going to go through from the worst to the best with a scale of 0 to 100. Actually, first off, I'm going to guess which is which, which is probably a bad idea, because I have no idea. I should have took notes as I was tasting, because there's so much here. Now I can't even remember which I thought was rye or sweet, or I'm just going to try to guess some of them. With the wet dog sour smell, it's got to be something with a sour mash. Jack Daniels or the other, what else was sour mash? I swear one of these was claimed sour. I don't know. I don't feel like that should be Jack Daniels, but it says sour mash. It's got to be Jack Daniels or maybe Evan Williams or Jim Beam. One of the 3 cheapest. I feel like that's too bad to be Jack Daniels, even though it's sour. And I'm going to go Jim Beam right here. And I'm going to say this next one is Jack Daniels. What is musty? Any of this musty? Now I got to drink them again to try to figure it out. That is very light. I'm going to say this one is Basil Hayden, just by how light the flavor is. Now I'm just throwing shit out there. Evan Williams. All right, what do I think is my favorite? I love the musty wood smell and the flavor. I don't think it's Four Roses. Maker's Mark. I don't think it's a high rye. And I also don't think it's wheated. I think it has some rye. So I'm going to guess it's Four Roses. What is this one? This one is sweeter. I'm going to go Buffalo Trace here. I'm just throwing shit out here. No, this one is sweet. Oh, and there's rye there too. I really should have took notes, because I can't remember what I said about any of these. I'm going to guess this is Bulleit Bourbon, and that leaves Maker's Mark over here. Can I taste it first? Sure. All right, there we go. Now let's find out what it actually is. Let me open up my spreadsheet. I'm going to go from my worst to the best. My worst, I'm giving a score of 18, which is terrible. It smells like wet dog and it tastes like soap. I thought it's Jim Beam. So it's Jack Daniels. It's what they call a sour mash. I just didn't think it was going to be that bad because it's Jack Daniels. Apparently, I don't like Jack Daniels. Next worst, which is really the only two which I wouldn't recommend. I'd say they're bad they're just bad flavors. I thought it was Jack Daniels. Maybe it's Jim Beam. Maybe I got them confused. Rating of 37, which is bad. So it's Jim Beam. So I just had those backwards. Jim Beam and Jack Daniels is, I guess, pretty bad. Third to worst place with a score of 54, which is decent. It's an easy drinker. It's not bad. It's just not, there's nothing special about it. Now that I'm drinking it. I thought it was Evan Williams. Score of 54, which is decent. That was 4 Roses. Nothing wrong with it. It's just bland, but it's decent. Next up, I gave a rating of 55, just slightly better. It's just a little bit nicer. I thought it was Basil Hayden. Who knows? I don't know why I thought it was Basil Hayden. Maybe because it's like very smooth and light. Oh, I was right. It is what they say. It's easy to drink. It's light. And if you don't like the higher proof stuff, higher flavor, it's probably pretty good for you. Next up, I thought was pretty good at a 63 rating. It's a stronger flavor, a little spicy. I thought it was Bulleit Bourbon. Wow, right. Bulleit Bourbon. I am surprised so far how right I've been. Next up, 65, which is a good score. I got to pour some more because I'm out. This really seems to me to be like generic bourbon. Now that I've tasted all of them, but it's good. I thought it was Maker's Mark. Actually, that was Buffalo Trace in third place. All right, that leaves us second place at 66. I'm going to pour it a little more. I don't know what I thought this was. I'm guessing I thought this was Buffalo Trace. Yeah, that's good. That's Maker's Mark, second place. That leaves the first place, a score of 70, just right on great. Might as well pour myself more. Yeah, I love this smell. And it has some flavor to it. It's not just watered down. It's not harsh. I mean, maybe if you're really new to drinking alcohol, that might be a little too much for you. I think it's right on the edge of great. A score 70, which has got to be Evan Williams, which is the dirt cheap bourbon. Now I got to figure out why I like that. It wasn't one of the recommended bourbons for this. The 5 recommended bourbons was in the top 6. It's just Evan Williams was better than them. It's kind of surprising to me. I love the fact that the cheapest one is my favorite. That's just great to me. The problem I've had with bourbon is that it could get so expensive. This bottle of Evan Williams is just $12 though. So I got to do a little more research to figure out why I like Evan Williams, and maybe there's some fork I could go towards where I could figure out something that I like even more than this. This is, it's dirt cheap. There's got to be something better with a similar like profile. I would say there is enough difference between these that I'm not giving up on bourbon. But it's not like rum. When I did a white rum blind, the differences were huge. There's so many different flavors in there. But with these bourbons, it's kind of all the same thing, just very nuanced differences. I'm actually very surprised that Jack Daniel's was the worst for me. I don't get why it smells like wet dog. So I'm going to look at Evan Williams. This is their base product, so they have a lot higher end products. The one I'm disappointed with is Evan Williams. It's just bland. But I mean, I get where if you're a new drinker, you kind of want bland. Whiskeys and bourbons could be overpowering. Do I have any more to drink? I can't waste any. Here we go. Four Roses. Jim Beam. I think this is the one I poured like 3 ounces of. And Jack Daniel's. Wet dog soap. Oh, that's bad. Don't buy Jack Daniel's or Jim Beam. Really, if you're new, just buy the cheap ass Evan Williams or Maker's Mark. Maker's Mark isn't that cheap. I'll see you next time.